Hi guys, welcome to session 6, part 2. Now in the last session you selected the character that you're going to write lots of stories about. You also brainstormed ideas for them to get into trouble, and you also talked about how you might get them out of trouble. Today I want to show you how writers select an idea and get started planning. If you remember in the last session, I selected the sleepover idea. I know that my character is going to have a sleepover in the treehouse and she's going to hear scary noises. This is definitely something that could happen in real life, and I'm ready to plan for my story. The way I'm going to plan for my story is I'm going to touch and tell it across my fingers. This is something that good writers do to help them plan for their writing. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to make sure that I keep everything that good writers do to bring stories to life, like their dialogue, their thoughts, their actions. I'm going to make sure I do all that. Now for finger one night Sam decided to have a sleepover in her treehouse. She got her sleeping bag, pillow, some snacks, and her favorite stuffed animal. Finger two. She ate her snacks and read a chapter from one of her favorite books. She started getting sleepy and she put her book down and she climbed into her sleeping bag. This is the life, she thought. Finger three. She had just closed her eyes when she heard, "Whoo, whoo." She sat up quickly and looked around. What was that? She asked. She felt a little scared. Was that a ghost? A monster? Now, my character's in trouble. I need to think about how to get her out of trouble. So what is she going to do? Does she run back inside? Does she call her parents? Does she go investigate? Now, I'm thinking, since my character is really brave, I think that she's going to go investigate. So for finger four, I'm going to say, Sam wasn't going to let some monster ruin her sleepover. No way! So she got up silently and moved to the window. Whoo, whoo! She heard it again. She took her flashlight and shined it out the window. There it was. Finger five. A big owl sitting in the tree. Relieved that there wasn't a monster, Sam crawled back under the covers and she went to sleep. The end. Now, wasn't that a great story? I'm really proud of myself. I did what good writers do. I brought my characters to life by using dialogue, telling their thoughts and their feelings, and making a good ending that gets my character out of trouble. Now I'm ready to write. Now, it's your turn. I want you to take a look at the list of ideas that you made, and I want you to select one to plan and write. Now, today and every time you plan your stories across your fingers, I want you to include feelings, thoughts, and a great ending. Remember that this is all a small moment, just one time that one thing happened, not an entire day. When you get ready, you'll put those words on paper. Now go write an awesome story. Thanks for listening, guys.